everybody, this is Stacy from the sales floor at Waddell's Garden Center. We're going to talk a little bit about planting bulbs and how to get the most out of your bulb planting. So first I'm going to start with fertilization to make sure you get the biggest and best blooms. First, one of our best options is going to be your bulb tone. This is by Espoma, the organic product line, one of our favorites. This is slow release, so you're going to get regular, consistent feeding, which is important. Very low nitrogen, a decent amount of phosphorus and some potassium. So you're going to get a little bit of everything that's great for those bulbs. Put this on after you plant them. Sprinkle this right on the ground, water it in. They're going to be sure to take it up once they start growing. In addition to that, or instead of that, one of my favorites is the bone meal product. This has got 4% nitrogen, but it has 12% phosphorus. We know phosphorus and the beautiful things it does for our flowers. It's going to help get those roots established, and it's going to give you big, beautiful blooms. This is a powder form, so it's going to dissolve a little bit faster. So this is something I would wait to put on until they really start growing. Once you see a little bit of growth, get this in there and let them take this up. You're going to see big, beautiful blooms. Now that we know what we're going to do to make sure our bloom's there, we have to make sure we can keep them in the ground long enough to actually get those blooms. So some things that we have to help you with that. One is the Repellix Systemic Granules. This is an amazing product that is not just for bulbs, but definitely add this to your bulb planting process. We know it's a granular product, very easy to use, and it's unique in the way that it's systemic. The bulb is actually going to take this product up into the cellular structure of the plant once it starts growing and make it spicy. So when those bunnies come around or the deer come around and they want to nip your little tulip, they're going to get a taste of this and they're going to say, no thank you, no bueno, and they're going to move on to your neighbor's bulbs. Or maybe your neighbor's neighbors, depending on how good friends you are. But it's a great product to have in the ground, automatically going to be taken up when the bulb starts growing. This is definitely something you want to add to your list. Now, for the squirrels and the chipmunks, we know how they love to go digging in all of our gardens. So here's a little tip. Using poultry netting. Once you have your bulbs in the ground, take some poultry netting and you can lay this right over everything that you've planted. With poultry netting, we have 2-inch and I believe we have some 3-inch mesh. So the holes can be smaller or a little bit bigger. You lay this over the top of all of your bulbs, put some soil on top of it or even some mulch. And this way, the bulbs can still grow up through this mesh, but as soon as the chipmunks or the squirrels try to dig through, their little fingers are going to come in contact with this wire mesh. It's going to hurt and they're going to stop digging. So there are some tips to get the most out of your bulbs. Thank you so much for watching and happy gardening.